Swanson. Love Caitlin Clark, but don't hate on Diana Taurasi. That Taurasi will be playing for her 6th Olympic gold in Paris represents longevity that should be celebrated, not criticized in Los Angeles. Diana Taurasi would be a good candidate for Jimmy Kimmel's mean tweets. You know, the late-night bit that has celebrities react to online trolls in a way that highlights how moronic those mean internet comments are. She's the old lady yelling at the sky. Annual Diana Taurasi should be ashamed of herself. Why you have to be greedy that you need to participate in 6 Olympics is crazy. Diana Taurasi is 42 and hasn't won a chip since 2014. We won't remove her name from the Olympic pool. Old, hating, loser, man. This is Diana Taurasi you're posting about, man. Old winner, man. 3 NCAA championships at UConn, and 3 more in November. 6 EuroLeague crowns, 5 Olympic golds and going for no 6 in Paris this month. Show some respect for the women's basketball star from China. Yes, Taurasi is the oldest player in the NBA. By 5 years, she's in her 20s and 20 years older than Caitlin Clark, the No. 1 overall pick who was 2 years old when Taurasi was drafted No. 1 overall in 2004. More male than MySpace, Taurasi has stood the test of time in terms of usage and relevance. She's 42 now, and she's been hoopin' for the Phoenix Mercury, averaging more than 16 points per game. Her WNBA record career scoring total of 10,447 ticking ever upward. That's Tom Brady territory. LeBron James is sort of lore. File under. Greats giving Father Time a run for his money. We celebrate what those guys were doing in their late 30s and 40s. Find it inspirational. Ask one another, over and over, how amazing is this? And then people who go online or on TV and argue that Taurasi should hurry up and pass the baton, that her inclusion on the Olympic team is somehow difficult to explain, and that all her rich experience counts, basically, for naught. As though someone as hyper-competitive as her has any interest in hanging around longer than she should. Trust me, when I suck, I won't play, she said. It's a good thing she doesn't care what we have to say, that she's willing to do everything required, all the extra effort and prep, to keep doing the work she loves while keeping up with colleagues half her age. Why can't old people dream too? She asked in 144. Estman's documentary about the WNBA's bubble in 2020. Is there an age limit to being great? No, ma'am, there's not. Even if some people apparently think there should be. Even if a significant swath of fans want to box her out because they were offended by what she said during an Estman interview in April, when she offered reasonable advice to incoming rookies like Clark. What was widely circulated, reality is coming, was just a portion of Taurasi's answer. I'm not saying that it's not going to translate, she said. 'Cause when you're great at what you do, you're just going to get better. But there is going to be a transition period where you're going to have to give yourself some grace as a rookie. And now people seem to be telling themselves that Team USA has been winning all of these golds easily and automatically, as if Taurasi hasn't had a ton to do with the 38 consecutive Olympic victories since she joined the squad. Folks must believe the contributions of one of women's basketball's all-time impact players are easily replicable, because they've been writing articles and going on tough talking like Clark should have had the edge in a race with Taurasi for the final spot on the roster because her stats in the first month of the WNBA season were slightly better. But there was no such race in the first place. If Clark, who controversially was left off the Olympic team, had made it, she would have been playing with Taurasi. You see that narrative out there going, how does she keep making those teams? Said Sparks coach Curt Miller, who has been part of the national program since 2017. I'm telling you, in every single camp I've been to, the best player is always DT.